A mother and child. But she is not his mother, and he is not her child. It is a life bond, however, born out of the China earthquake. 29-year-old policewoman Zhang Xiaojuan, the mother of a 6-month-old boy, was called to emergency duty when the quake struck. She found in the chaos babies screaming to be fed. I am breastfeeding so I can feed babies. I didn't think of it much. It's a mother's reaction, she says, and a basic duty as a police officer to help. So she fed and fed. At one stage, feeding 9 babies. Some of the mums were injured. Their fathers were dead, she says. 5 of them were orphans. They've gone away to an orphanage now. She still feeds 2, including Zhao Liu Yang, the son of Zhao Zongjun.
We walked out of the mountains for a long time. I hadn't eaten in days when I got here, and my milk was not enough. She saved my baby. I thank her so much. I can't express how I feel.
Liu Rong is another mother whose breast milk stopped in the trauma of the earthquake.
I'm so touched because she had her own baby, but she fed the disaster babies first. If she hadn't fed my son, he wouldn't have had enough to eat.
Zhang Xiaojuan has become a celebrity, followed now by local media, a front-page hero, proclaimed China's mother #1. She's embarrassed by the fuss. I think what I did was normal, she says. In a quake zone, many people do things for others. This was a small thing, not worth mentioning. On the most conservative figures, hundreds of thousands of children are now homeless. Thousands have been injured. Thousands more have lost at least one parent or are orphaned. Right across China, there has been a huge outpouring of support from families who want to adopt those orphans. But that process takes time, and there are mouths to feed. Zhang misses her own son, who's being cared for through the emergency by in-laws in another town. But she is aware of the new connections she's made. I feel about these kids I fed just as I feel about my own, she says. I have a special feeling for them. They are babies in a disaster. Hugh Riminton, CNN, Jiangyo, China.